We all know that drinking water is essential for our health. We hear it everywhere. Drink 8 glasses a day. Stay hydrated. Water is life. But have you ever stopped to wonder if there's a limit? Can you actually drink too much water? It sounds counterintuitive, right? We're so focused on avoiding dehydration that the opposite problem rarely crosses our minds. But the truth is, like with anything in life, balance is key. And yes, in very rare cases, overhydration can become a serious issue. So let's take a calm, educational look at this topic. Not to cause alarm, but to better understand our bodies and the amazing role water plays in them. First, let's understand why we need water in the first place. Our bodies are about 60% water. It is crucial for almost every function you can imagine. From regulating our body temperature and lubricating our joints to helping our cells grow and flushing out waste. When we don't drink enough, we feel it. We might get a headache, feel sluggish, or have trouble concentrating. This is your body's way of sending you a clear signal. I'm thirsty. Please give me some water. Most of us are pretty good at recognizing and responding to this signal. We grab a glass of water, a bottle from our bag, and we feel better pretty quickly. This is the simple, beautiful system of hydration our bodies have perfected over millennia. The concept of overhydration, also known as water intoxication or water poisoning, comes into play when we disrupt this natural balance. It happens when a person drinks an excessive amount of water in a very short period of time, overwhelming the kidney's ability to process it. Our kidneys are incredibly efficient filters, but they have a limit. On average, a healthy adult's kidneys can excrete about half a liter to a full liter of water per hour. If you consistently drink more than that, the excess water has nowhere to go. Instead, it starts to dilute the concentration of essential electrolytes in your blood, particularly sodium. Now, why is sodium so important? Sodium is an electrolyte that plays a vital role in balancing the fluids inside and outside of our cells. It's like a tiny gatekeeper, ensuring that everything stays in equilibrium. When you drink too much water too quickly, the sodium levels in your bloodstream drop. This condition is called hyponatremia. With lower sodium levels outside the cells, the water balance is thrown off. Excess water moves from the blood into the cells to try and restore that balance, causing the cells to swell up like little water balloons. This swelling can happen in cells all over your body, but it becomes particularly dangerous when it affects the cells in your brain. Our brain is enclosed in the rigid, bony structure of our skull. It doesn't have much room to expand. So, when brain cells swell due to hyponatremia, the pressure inside the skull increases. This can lead to a range of symptoms, starting with things that might seem mild, like a headache, nausea, or confusion. As the pressure builds, the symptoms can become much more severe, potentially leading to serious health complications. It's a very serious condition, but I want to emphasize again that it is extremely rare for the average person. You would have to consciously force yourself to drink a massive quantity of water in a very short span of time for this to become a risk. So, who is actually at risk? True cases of water intoxication are not typically seen in people going about their normal day. They are most often associated with specific situations. For example, it has been seen in endurance athletes, like marathon runners, or during long, intense events. They lose a lot of sodium through sweat. If they rehydrate only with plain water and don't replace those lost electrolytes, they can inadvertently dilute their blood sodium levels. This is why sports drinks containing electrolytes are often recommended for athletes participating in prolonged, high-intensity exercise. Another group can be individuals in certain medical situations, or those with specific health conditions that affect their kidney function or their body's ability to regulate fluids. And very rarely, it's been linked to water drinking contests, which are incredibly dangerous and should always be avoided. For most of us, The biggest question is simple. How much water should I actually be drinking? The classic 8 glasses a day rule is a good starting point, but it's not a one-size-fits-all prescription. The truth is, your individual water needs depend on a whole host of factors. Your age, your sex, your body weight, your activity level, the climate you live in, and your overall health all play a part. Someone who works a physically demanding job outdoors in a hot climate will naturally need more water than someone who works a desk job in an air-conditioned office. If you exercise, you'll need to replenish the fluids you lose through sweat. If you're feeling unwell, especially with a fever or digestive issues, your hydration needs might also change. Rather than fixating on a specific number of ounces or liters, a more intuitive and effective approach is to simply listen to your body. Our bodies are equipped with a very sophisticated thirst mechanism. For most healthy people, drinking when you feel thirsty is a reliable way to stay properly hydrated. Thirst is your body's built-in hydration meter. If you feel it, it's time to drink. If you don't, you're likely doing just fine. Another simple way to check your hydration status is to pay attention to the color of your urine. Generally, pale yellow, like the color of lemonade, indicates good hydration. If it's dark, yellow, or amber, you probably need to drink more water. If it's consistently clear like water, you might be drinking a bit more than you need, and you can ease up a little. It's also important to remember that we don't just get water from drinking it plain. Many of the foods we eat have high water content. Think of juicy fruits like watermelon, oranges, and strawberries, or vegetables like cucumbers, celery, and lettuce. Soups, broths, and even beverages like milk and herbal tea also contribute to your daily fluid intake. So when you're thinking about your hydration, you're really looking at your total fluid consumption throughout the day from all sources, not just the water from your glass or bottle. So what's the main takeaway here? The key to healthy hydration isn't about extreme measures. It's not about forcing yourself to drink gallons of water a day, nor is it about ignoring your thirst. It's about finding a gentle, sustainable balance that works for you and your unique body. It's about cultivating a mindful awareness of your body's signals. Pay attention to your thirst. Notice how you feel. Create healthy habits, like keeping a water bottle nearby, but don't turn hydration into a stressful chore. The goal is wellness, not obsession. Drinking water should be a natural, effortless part of your day that supports your health and makes you feel good. In a world full of health advice and rigid rules, perhaps the most powerful tool we have is the ability to listen to our own bodies. Our bodies are incredibly wise and are constantly communicating with us. By learning to tune in to these subtle cues, we can provide exactly what they need to thrive. So, stay hydrated, but do it mindfully. Trust your thirst, eat a variety of water-rich foods, and let go of the pressure to hit an arbitrary number. True wellness is about balance and harmony, and that includes your relationship with water. Thanks so much for watching and taking this time for yourself. See you in the next video.